very intense one. And yeah, we just had a very good increase in total value locked on Starknet. We'll be discussing that. Plus, we will also be touching on a lot of very interesting topics, and on-chain gaming, RWAs, and many other stuff. But yeah, first of all, I wanted to start by saying some words for our friend Huri, who unfortunately just announced stepping down as the Starkware's CEO due to personal issues. And he's been doing an amazing job in this position, and he's also been very supportive of everybody in the ecosystem, including helping myself a lot, helping me a lot. And I'm very grateful for his advice, and a very wise person. And hopefully he'll solve all these problems, and he'll be right back in the ecosystem. He will be stay as a in the board of Starkware, but yeah, hopefully he will also come back more actively in the near future. So let's wish him and his family all the best. And yeah, so once again, thanks a lot, Uri, and hopefully we'll see each other soon. Thanks. So guys, then I would like to start this StarkStream by having a look at the L2-bit charts, as we had a nice increase in total value locked on Starknet. So we're talking about 176 millions locked in the network so far, and we had about 20% increase in the last 7 days, which is pretty good. And if you have a look at the chart, at the overall chart, you will see that we are on the ranking on the seventh place of the ranking. And yeah, it was together with Optimism and Arbitrum. Starknet was one of the most performing L2s during this week. So this is very good to see, and hopefully it will be even this figure will be even higher in the coming weeks. And like I just posted on Twitter, also I screenshot the total value locked. And if you have a look here at the Starknet page on L2Bit, you will see that maybe this if you see here, the figures, 176 million total value locked, and hopefully we'll be seeing these two metrics, external and native, going out of zero very soon. And that means once they move out of zero, it means we'll be having the Starknet token, which shouldn't be far. Also because like we had the version 0.13 deployed on mainnet this week. Actually, it's still being deployed, in the sense there are still some updates belonging to this version that are being upgraded day by day during the next few days. And yeah, so we'll be seeing some improvements in some improvements in the network, a reduction in transaction fees. And this what brought the thing that this new version brought on Starknet is that it's paving the way also for for the token, because this version also allows to pay the Starknet gas fees using the Starknet token. So this was definitely a step we needed to take before the token goes live. Hopefully very soon. Let me know what you think about the new version. And yeah, so then we can move also to Starkware's predictions, because at the beginning of the week, some lead figures from Starkware, including their CEOs, they're actually new CEOs who took over Uri's position, who's Eli Ben Sasson, who before that was president of Starkware. So now he's taking multiple roles at the company. And Eli, together with Avi Levy, who's the product manager, at Starkware, and also together with Liron, business development lead. They discussed the potential trends that could be occurring on blockchain overall, but especially on Starknet. So they discussed many things about the potential also of native account abstraction, about the next upgrades, the volition, which is the upgrade that will let developers, builders decide whether to store their data availability on chain or off chain, and that will reduce gas fees and costs in general a lot. And then they discussed about real tokenization of real world assets, stuff like that, and all these kind of trends, such as the gaming one, who could take the whole industry by storm this year. And so I really suggest you to have a read of this written interview, and you will be finding all the links of the resources and the sources that we'll be discussing along this StarkStream in the description in the descriptions of the YouTube live. And if you're listening to this stream on Hex, you will also find the link to our YouTube channel, to our YouTube live session on the description, and you will be able to retrieve all the links you need. Having said that, speaking about also new trends such as real world assets tokenization and on-chain gaming, there is an interesting team called Comuna Labs, which is a collective of young talented devs from Latam, from Latin America, who are like experimenting on both fields, so on both for real world assets tokenization and also on-chain gaming. And we actually had them at the last episode of Hablando de Starknet, where one of them, Beja, described the project in a few words. And I decided to extract this clip out of that episode, to post it together also with some news and sources about their projects. And so far, they're very also interested in developing a DAO. And then speaking about gaming, for example, they participated in the last Dojo Game Jam during the holiday season, and they built a game called Starkane. We'll be speaking about it later on. And then they're also like very active in the tokenization field, like tokenizing real world assets. And they're basically partnering with a company from Costa Rica, Green Chain, and they're working on tokenizing hydroelectric plants, which is used both for electricity production but also for crypto mining, and they want to tokenize it using Starknet. So definitely keep an eye on this talented team from South America and from Latin America. And speaking about Latin America and South American, there's a big Starknet community growing up over there. And another clip that we produced today, actually, out of the last Hablando de Starknet episode, was this clip featuring Tito, featuring RJ from Green Labs. Green Labs is a dApps factory being incubated by the big developer company Lambda Class, Argentinian guys. And they're basically creating a suite of products like yet another swap, which is a V3 AMM, yet another bridge using storage proof technology with Herodotus, and also developing yet another wallet. And we had them at the Hablando de Starknet, and we produced this subtitled subtitled clip that you can actually I didn't include it in the YouTube description, so I'm going to leave it on the comment section. And so basically they're following a principle called complete vertical integration that consists in creating like a suite of products that can be used by the user at the same time, and the user can also accumulate like loyalty points across all their products and stuff like that. And they've been doing a great job, and I suggest you to give them a follow and to have a look at their next developments. So speaking also about innovation, innovative ideas, this week a very interesting news came from the Starknet from the African Starknet community, who's growing very very fast, and they basically introduced the the Starknet token bound NFT token bound accounts, which basically consists in turning an NFT into a smart contract wallet, which is very very cool. And if we read their their announcements, like in the past few years since the inception of ERC 721, the standard for NFTs, we have seen how NFTs have transformed the way we own and represent unique assets on chain. On the other hand, there should be more to NFTs rather than being fancy on chain JPEGs, right? So we are introducing token bound accounts on Starknet, and they're based on a new standard that was developed at the beginning of the year on Ethereum one, and it is called the ERC 6551 standard, and it was introduced by Future Primitive, an on-chain product studio headed by Benny Jiang and Jaden Windle. So this standard puts forth a new concept of non-fungible token bound account, TBA, which revolutionizes the functionalities of an NFT by attaching a smart contract account to every NFT that has ever existed or that will be created in the future. So very, very cool. With NFTs now able to act as an on-chain agent, a lot of new possibilities are introduced, such as characters in a role-playing game that accumulates assets and abilities over time, based on actions that have been taken, inventory systems for owning assets, NFTs as onboarding vehicles, and so on. Whilst the ERC 6551 exists on multiple EVM chains, it has been a challenge porting it to Starknet due to its unalignment. And we took our time to rewrite the contracts in Cairo, build an explorer minimum valuable products, and implement an SDK for developers. Very, very cool. Actually, I wasn't familiar with this with this idea, with this standard, and I had a research in the last days, and I actually didn't manage to find practical example of this in other chains. I just I just ran into this documentation, which is like the Ethereum improvement proposals websites, where you are able to read all the details about this proposal, and how to create and deploy a token bound account, all this kind of information. But I actually didn't find any practical examples in the blockchain world. So maybe if you know something, just let me know that, writing your suggestions in the comments, and I will be very very eager to have a look at it. And yeah, we can try that out. So basically, in the thread from Starknet Africa, you will also find this Vercel Apps temporary website, where you can actually create a token bound NFT token bound smart contract wallet. So basically, I'm already logged in with my wallet. I go to my NFTs. I can take NFT like this one by the from the Explorer campaign, and I can deploy it on chain. Actually, gas fees are quite high today, but anyway, I'll do this. Just give me 1 second. So we are performing the transaction. So let's see if our account has been deployed. Let's see. Not deployed. Okay. So the transaction went through. But we can find it in the account. Okay. So disconnect. Okay, token bound account deployed. Yeah, you can see here that we use this NFT to create an account. So basically, this NFT is a smart contract wallet right now. We can send, this is its address, and we can basically send funds to it. So funds, sorry, to it, which is very, very cool. I'm very curious to see how this kind of innovative idea will be implemented in practice on Starknet. So we'll be definitely seeing new use cases, experimenting with it. And speaking about experimentations, if you remember well, during the holiday season, actually during the first part of December, from the 1st until the 10th of December, the Starknet Infra Exploration Hackathon took place in the Taikai Hackathon, Hackathon's platform, and different tracks were created where developers, builders could experiment on different of these tools. There were some tracks related to Ecubot, so to V3 AMMs, to Madara, the Starknet sequencer. I'm also wearing the Akatsuki's organization hat. If you're a fan of Naruto, you know what I'm talking about. Then there was a track with related to storage proofs, one to related to Giza's ZK powered machine learning models, one related to Pragma's verifiable random function, and also one about the Nimbora DeFi pooling platform. So a lot of very interesting tracks. And they basically published a list of some of the submitted projects. We can have a look, for example, at this one, which was like a solar panel positioning optimizer module. And there was a, let me see. So this one was related to Gizas. So as far as I understood, you know, they use Gizas to create like a moving like they use the Gizas to program a machine learning model that would be used in positioning a solar panel automatically, depending on weather condition, on solar conditions, and stuff like that. So this is very, very cool. So for example, here they say the problem: solar power production presents a promising pathway to mitigate anthropogenic climate change by reducing reliance on fossil fuels, diminishing greenhouse gas emissions from the energy sector. Solar photovoltaic systems are gaining popularity worldwide due to abundant solar irradiance and declining technology costs. However, solar panel efficiency depends heavily on positioning and orientation of the panel itself, which must account for geographic location and sun angle variabilities. So using Giza as a machine learning model, they're basically powering these panels to move automatically according to the different climate conditions and solar expositions and so on. So this is very very cool. Then this was this one, which is actually, I think it was they participated in the DeFi poolings track, so using Nimbora. So FreeDeFi, freelancer DeFi investing and lending. So empowering freelancers with 0% interest, talented secure loans. Project description. So FreeDeFi is pioneering freedom for freelancers by revolutionizing the lending landscape. Our community lending infrastructure offers talent-backed loans to skilled contractors, leveraging decentralized finance strategies and trust credentials. We bring transparency, accountability, and real-time credit scoring to the lending cycle. Join us as we shape the future of lending with a trustless on-chain solution for DAOs, communities, member organizations, and more. Unique value proposition, FreeDeFi revolutionizes lending for freelancers by offering secure private identity verification, trust credentials, and seamless DeFi integration. Our platform provides enhanced privacy and security while enabling efficient fund management, skill verification, and transparent loan transfer, empowering freelancers and investors alike. So the advantages are enhanced privacy and security, trust credentials and skill verification, seamless DeFi integration, trustless and transparent. So smart contracts are used for loan requests, transfers, and trust credential issuance. FreeDeFi ensures a seamless and efficient experience for both freelancers and investors. So problems we're solving, freelancers like myself face overwhelming difficulties in obtaining loans due to absence of steady work history, which hinders their access to traditional lending options. This hinders dreams of sustainable living, home ownership, car leasing, and more. So, and here you can find all the details, what they use to create this platform. And just want like I want to know whether they use DeFi, DeFi pooling, the DeFi pooling or the Pragmas track. But actually, yeah, they use like DeFi pool strategies with Nimbora. So Nimbora is part of their project structure. So very very cool. Like Captain Anna, Tisserand, very talented French builder. I know him, and Ayabe. So well done, guys. I wish you all the best with your project. And moving to the next one, which is AutoTopper 3. So AutoTopper infra contract for on-chain AI NPCs, machine learning village, and autonomous war research collab. So I think this is an hybrid project that uses both the Giza's machine learning models framework and the Dojo gaming engine. So let's figure that out. So problem statement: currently users play on-chain games such as Loot Realms, Loot Survivors, which requires constant spending of ETH, Lord, ERC20 for their transactions. With the advent of on-chain autonomous NPCs, there is a need for supplying a gas tank for these NPCs to draw ETH, Lord, ERC20 from to pay gas. These tanks can be funded by gaming DAOs. Our project is a auto-topper contract that allows to auto-top up a specific contract given by the user when its gas is low. This is achieved by a paymaster backend that monitors the gas level of the target contract. So when the gas is low, it will auto-top up the contract with some gas. Also, if a transaction reverts out of gas, the auto topper will send the target contract more gas. We have embedded Equable hooks inside our auto topper contract so that it can be used with our decision tree Giza model to swap heat load ERC20s when the supply is low or based on an algorithm. In this way, it ensures efficient use of the DAO's supplied funds. We have built a sample game based of the OpenAI's Taxi Gym with our own Q-learning agent to stimulate an on-chain NPC that continuously move and consume gas on chain, while the autotopper performs its function on supplying gas to the AI agent's wallet. This project is a partnership between Machine Learning Village and Autonomous Research House. So, as I said, in this project, they used Giza, and they also Giza, Dojo, and also the Equibus Uniswap v3 pool hooks, and yeah, so this is very very interesting. This allows basically to top up gaming accounts, session wallets, I suppose, when the gas is like running out, when players are running out of gas, they could program beforehand. They could program these DAOs to this auto topper contract to provide their addresses with with funds in order to pay for the gas fees, essentially. So very very cool. We have another three of this project. I will go through them very quickly. So we have token flow. Token flow lets users access diverse financial activities fully on chain. It combines features like managing liquidity, decentralized swaps, staking, and lending. So this is, I suppose, a DeFi land and DeFi pooling submission. Yeah, they also use the verifiable random functions by Pragma, and they use they integrated the Equitable protocol to add and manage liquidity and swapping tokens. So Token Flow represents a groundbreaking platform that offers users the opportunity to partake in a multitude of financial activities, all while bypassing the need for traditional intermediaries. At its core, Token Flow is designed to be a financial hub where users have the freedom to engage in various transactions without relying on conventional financial institutions. The primary allure of token flow lies in its commitment to decentralization, a key principle of the blockchain technology that underpins it. Unlike traditional financial systems, where intermediaries wield considerable control, token flow leverages the power of decentralized networks. This not only ensures more inclusive and accessible financial landscape, but also eliminates the need for trust in centralized entities. Cool. Now it's the turn of CycleStark. CycleStark is a decentralized system designed to facilitate collaborative fund pooling among participants, fostering financial cooperation and empowerment. So, okay. So this is a collaborative fund pooling initiative. They use the Pragma's random verifiable function, and I think they also used DeFi pooling, maybe I can say. But anyway, another DeFi innovative experimentation here. Last but not least, we also have Adev. So this is a live stream or entertainment platform where users subscribe for channels to get full access to content offered by the channel's creators, which is very cool. So we could be using this in the future. Who knows? So, okay, so yeah, this is a Web3-based solution that simplifies the process of subscribing to services using crypto. So a subscription model. The users need to log in with the wallet in order to get complete access to the system. Adev utilizes Pragma to show prices in a way everyone understands, like converting crypto to familiar values such as ETH USD, ensuring users have full transparency and understand the cost of their subscriptions. Users can pay with crypto and manage their subscription with ease from a single platform. This solution eliminates the complexity of crypto conversion and streamlines the subscription process for a more user-friendly and secure experience. So we have a social fi experiment here. Let's have a look at their website. So let's connect our wallet. We need to connect on testnet. So welcome to Other Fun Time, your gateway to endless entertainment. Subscribe to an array of captivating channels curated by talented content creators. Dive into a world of diverse content from thrilling adventures to insightful discussions. Discover, subscribe, and immerse yourself in a universe of entertainment tailored just for you. Join at a fun time today and embark on an exhilarating journey of endless discovery. So very, very cool. A sort of decentralized Twitch. Home. So it was on subscription channel. Hot package. Package title, price. So obviously we only have this kind of MVP, but as far as I understood, yeah, you'll be able as a, for example, I could create my package where I offer like a package of 10 StarkStreams, in exchange for like a total, I don't know, $100, okay, 100 USDC, and I would add this package, and you would be able to to buy it and get get access to some premium streaming content that I would do only for the subscribers. This kind of stuff, as far as I understood, which is quite cool. So just give me a couple of seconds of break, guys. Let me know how you like this session so far, and I'll be right back. Let me play some music. So here we come again. Okay, so here we come again. Just let me show you. Hello, Gochole. Hello, Gochole. Hello, the first nomad. How's it going? So, Gochole, great session so far. I appreciate you sharing all this very interesting information. Thanks a lot, my friend, whoever you are. And yeah, hey, the first nomad as well. How are you doing? Sorry, I had the mic muted. So here we come again, guys. Sorry about that. And yeah, first of all, hey Go Chole, how's it going? Great session so far. I appreciate you sharing all this very interesting information. Thanks a lot, my dear friends, whoever you are. And yeah, also a big hug to the first nomad who asks, Nusta, what's your take about token bound accounts by Starknet Africa? My friend, we covered it, for 5-10 minutes at the beginning of this start stream. So I suppose that you joined us shortly. So just as soon as we finish this session, just rewind and have a look at it because we had an insightful discussion about token bound accounts. Yeah, I can sum it up saying it is a very innovative idea, and I'm very curious to see what will come out of it, yeah, on Starknet, and yeah, definitely kudos to them. No worries, my friend. Better late than never. Remember. Thanks a lot for coming, by the way. So yeah, let's continue with our weekly gaming magazine. So like I decided to we were actually already doing this, without knowing it. But yeah, every week basically at a point, during a point of the Stark stream, we basically switch for a while to gaming. And yeah, this week was huge for gaming as usual. And basically, Dope Wars, the autonomous world that is developing this kind of street games, gangster games. They basically proposed the Pepper Chain, which is basically a sort of L3 hybrid L3 between using it is a game building games on the Dope World autonomous world using Dojo, so the on-chain gaming engine written in Cairo, and powered so by Starknet, and verifying it on Optimism, because the Dope Words community has been active on both the both the Optimism and the Starknet ecosystem. And they also, it was a bit tricky to stay on both ecosystem, and they decided also to come out with this solution of creating a sort of hybrid L3, this kind of crossover, which is really really cool. I love it. I love Optimism. I love Starknet, and seeing them collaborating, seeing an hybrid version, an hybrid experimentation really makes me very very happy. So congrats to Cartridge. Their vote, they launched a vote, and which is ending tomorrow. And so far, there is a resounding yes. So it is very likely that this proposal will be voted for. And yeah, we can read just the beginning of the summary of the proposal. The proposal focuses on deploying a Dope Word and Roll Your Own as a layer 3 application on top of the Optimism mainnet. This proposal is an extension of DOP improvement proposals 75. DOP Word, the first version of RYO, will still be deployed to Starknet in the short term, according to the original proposal. So they're still, they will be using a Starknet only for the short term. As you know, there's already also like alpha version of Roll Your Own that you can play with on testnet. And this extension, though, will utilize cartridge load with Katana for execution, taking advantage of zero knowledge proofs and fractal scaling to provide cheap, low latency, high throughput compute that will be settled on the op mainnet. The L3 network will use paper tokens for transaction fees. The proposal also includes the development of a bridge between layer 2 and L3 for bridging tokens and data between the networks. So this is quite promising. In fact, also paper had a 200 increase in 10 days, guys. Yeah, it was really good to see. And yeah, so have a read of it. You will find it on the description below. And yeah, so kudos to the Dope Wars team. And this comes, on the track of the of another big L3 gaming L3 news, which was covered uh, on the last StarkStream, because it just came out last Friday. But yeah, this is the Dope Words news is similar to this one from Rams, where they teamed up with Cartridge, which is also the company also behind Dope Words, and the Cartridge and Rams partnered together in order to turn the Rams autonomous world into an L3, exclusively on Starknet in this case. And yeah, we spoke about it in the past, but if you're interested to know more about it, you'll find the link. Now, last week we started breaking down the different projects that took part in the Holiday Dojo Game Jam. And actually, it was such a big list, guys, that we couldn't cover it in one StarkStream session. So we are breaking it down in different parts. Today is gonna be part number 2, and I think there will be there will also be another couple of sessions, because there are so many projects to cover, and we can't spend the whole session on it. So we'll at each StarkStream for the following 2-3 sessions, we'll be covering some of the projects that weren't covered in the past sessions. So we got to, if I remember well, to Castle Exapolis. So puzzle towards your ideal city puzzle towards your ideal city tile by tile in Castle Exapolis. Building from the center, plan and choose what to construct carefully as you develop a medieval metropolis. With charming graphics, put your skills to the test and try for the high score. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Welcome, esteemed city planners and strategists. So the game consists in creating a city from the Middle Ages. Okay. So it is more like of an engineering game, right? Engineering slow game where you need to build things, to build neighborhoods, to build cities. Gameplay mechanics. Each turn you place a trio of X tiles, carefully considering their placement in relation to your existing structures. With 24 trio tiles in the game, each decision is crucial in sculpting your city's landscape and securing your triumph. Scoring system, place trios of X's to grow your city outward from the castle. Try to get the highest score you can. Okay, so you have basically the castle in the middle, and you need to expand outwards. So roads, 1 point if connected to castle by other roads, 3 points per city wall gate connected to the castle by roads, watchtower, plus 1 point if not touching another watchtower, plus 2 points if also on a hill, plus 5 points for every 3 parks in a connected group. Let's see if we manage to play with it. It is loading. Zoom in. So play. Okay, let's play randomly. So this is a tower, right? So let's play. Let's put tower here. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't zoom in. I think it's due to the game itself. But hopefully, you'll be able to see something. So let's do this here. 3 points because we connected the X tiles in a good way. You see green with green. I suppose. I need to read all the rules yet. Then we can. Really good. Okay. Okay. So I'm sure you understood the game. Pretty nice, though. I like it. You can have a look. There's a cool. Yeah. Let me post this in the comment section. So there are all the instructions, the white paper of the game. Very cool. I'll definitely read this. Then we have Craft Punk. Jump into on-chain space combat. Master your ship design, accounting for the physics of thrust and ballistics. Claim victory, and you can issue NFTs of your ship designs. Just one sec. Conquer the space between stars and turn your enemies to space junk. So this is a space battle game. Okay, gameplay video or trailer. Actually, no. We won't click on any Google Sheet form right now. But yeah, so you'll find more info on the corresponding tweet. Then we have a Mississippi Mini. So mint a pint-sized fighter and battle it out one versus one on chain in Mississippi Mini. Challenge other players or plan your defense to fend off attackers with a choice of tactical approaches. Utilizing Web3 MQ, climb the ladder and claim your spots at the top. So, introduction. This is a casual strategy PvE game where you can actively challenge friends or set up your defense strategy for automatic battles. Players will randomly draw a character with corresponding values, including HP, attack, defense, and speed. You can freely choose an opponent for battle and select a skill before each fight. The battle outcome is determined by the attributes and skills of both sides. Very nice. All users start with a default skill of a 20% probability combo, and subsequent auto battles default to the skill chosen in the last fight. So this is our team's first attempt using Dojo, and we wish them all the success possible. And actually, we'll be seeing also. I think the winners will be announced very, very, very shortly by the Dojo team. So let's see who has won this Dojo holiday game jam. Really curious to know the winners. But yeah, anyway, let's move to the next game, which is Pixelo 2048, which brings the classic and addicting 2048 gameplay on chain and into the Pixelo autonomous world. Choose from two modes, stick with the classic 2048 style, or mix it up with the numbers turned into BRC20 token tickers for a dash of crypto memory. Cool. So this is a remake of 2048, the famous game. Very cool. Nice. So this game was developed inside the Pixel Autonomous Wars track. It's nice to see that the Pixel Autonomous World is also taking gaining some traction. I think it is a bit more complicated because it is a bit more like fundamentals and physics driven game. So it needs more more planning to build on it, as far as I could understand. But definitely many more teams are building on it. No, I remember you that the Pixelo project won the hackathon, the It Global Starknet track in Paris last July. They're very talented. They're also playing a big role in developing the overall dojo game universe, I would say. Okay. Last but not least, we have a small game modification of the Dope Wars Roll Your Own game, and which is an escape AI trained police cat to mouse game. To see where basically you need to escape from the police if you're the gangster, or you need to catch the thief if you're a police. If you can play both, maybe not. But anyway, I had a look at it earlier. It is quite promising. So run, hustler, run. So a mini game mode on top of Roll Your Own. It is a cat and mouse game on Phaser set with a gangster neighborhood skin. The NPCs are trained with Q learning in order to have AI for chasing the player. We also added a Pokemon style engagement scene as to loop back to the original game flow. I don't know if you can. Anyway, they're explaining that they're using this also AI model to um, to let police cops, to let cops chase the thief, and this will come out of the normal roll your own game. So maybe when you're in a risky situation, this mini game inside the mini game will pop out, and you will see this map. And once the police catches you, there will be this kind of Pokemon style game where you will be able to either run or fight the police or pay for a bribe in order to get rid of them. And yeah, they also in this demo they show how they plan the old chasing mechanics using AI. Okay, so we finished our gaming magazine. Very cool. And actually, well, we still have something related to gaming. If you're interested, there's a very interesting Twitter space that took place yesterday, organized by Rams, and they featured Terrence from Cartridge and Gabe as well. And they spoke about proof of work games with Cartridge and Starknet. So they spoke about this recent big news regarding gaming. So on one hand, turning the RAM's autonomous world into the first L3 autonomous world on Starknet, and on the other one, turning an hybrid Starknet and Optimism L3 for the dope world's autonomous world. So using Starknet technology and the Dojo on-chain gaming engine, and finally deploying it on the Optim